Hello everyone, my topic is how to get readers more involved in online reading experience. The chapter I assigned is how people read and interpret information. I mainly focus on the last 4 parts of the chapter, and this is 4 parts of my presentation. The first is people's behavior in online reading experience, and the second is problems I come up with, and then after I did some research, I come up with 3 solutions. The fourth is my thoughts. Before I jump in my topic, I want to ask you 2 questions. The first is how many percent you can read on an online article. The second is why you don't finish the reading online articles. For me, if the article I find it is not interesting, I will swipe down and browse it, then close it. The whole process is less than 10 seconds, I think. So people's reading behavior on online article. This is what I thought is most important from the book. So people only read 16 of online article, and 10% of them never scroll the article. So do not assume people are reading the whole article. And for those articles who are shared on social media, those articles have likely not been read past 16%. So what's kind of thinking experience behind the reading behaviors? According to Neil Norman Group, nearly 70% of people always scanning and skimming on online article, and skimming and scanning belong to external experience, which means people use more visual attention when they skim and scan. So based on this information, I come up with the question is how to get readers more involved in online reading experience, because most of the people may just read 60% of article, not the whole. So I think it's pretty important to address the problem. And after I did some research, I come up with 3 solutions. The first is visual attention. As I mentioned before, skimming and scanning belong to external experience, which really rely on visual elements to guide audience or viewers to go through the article. And I think it is the most basic technique to method or technique to get people go through the article. The first is using small chunks. The second is highlighting the keywords. Third is minimizing the amount of text. The fourth is formatting techniques like bullet list and bold text. So the right is an example from AIGA. You could see that the designers use red lines to underline the keywords by the red color. And also it avoids using the long paragraph, and it chose to use small chunks to make a better experience for users. And also it used the bold text to focus on the most important information and guide eye to look at this area. And the second solution is using images or motion in peripheral vision. those images or motion would be better placed in near 60% of online article, and because peripheral vision could grab people's attention and decide people where to look at. So I adjust to choose this version than central version. You could see the example. So for me, this part, after I scroll down, this part could grab me attention easily, and the motion will cause me interest to look down. So this is the part of my solution, and the third solution is using interesting interactions. Let me play the video. So the video are actually an article of official accounts in WeChat, which showing the idea of the most ordinary things can be double in value with a few small adjustments. The great thing about this, I think, is people can get involved in the article by swiping the picture. And also, the viewers can have to swipe the picture to understand the meaning. So these are the further details. It erronize that an ordinary vest by adding a logo change some people's attitudes to it. After doing this, after doing this, I can understand what they are saying, and I feel the process is quite interesting. And also, I feel I participate in this article rather than just reading it. So I think it is quite interesting. So my thoughts are the creative ideas of how to get people more involved by using video presentations are far more important than only using series to get people's attention. What I want to say is that the series is a tool for getting better experience, but not the essential parts. What's the most important is using our ideas to attract audience attention and help them to get involved in the reading experience. Like the example I showed. Thank you.